Welcome, everyone, to the Alex Hitchins experience, where we believe facts over emotions, truth over lies, truth, justice, and integrity is how we as a nation can move forward. So, before we go any further, a simple question, nothing too strenuous. Why is it that two people can experience the exact same event and end up with completely different lives? One becomes bitter, the other becomes better. One becomes weak, the other becomes strong. What made the difference? Today, I'm going to show you something that I believe explains why some people succeed while others stay trapped in the same cycle. Watch this clip.
Weak people notice other people's mistakes and laugh. Strong people notice other people's mistakes and learn. Weak people talk about other people's problems to feel better. Strong people talk about other people's problems to become better. Weak people gossip about others to build fake connections. Strong people express vulnerability to build real ones. And this one's the kicker that you were just talking about. Weak people envy people ahead of them. Strong people study people ahead of them.
Did you notice something? Every example in that clip involved two people looking at the exact same thing. The difference wasn't what they saw. The difference was what they focused on. And I've noticed what you focus on eventually becomes your mindset. That's right. And your mindset becomes your habits. And your habits become your character. And here's the part people miss. Your character determines your future. So, folks, as you noticed in the video, the man said a lot of interesting things. I mean, things that make you go, He says weak people notice people's mistakes and laugh, while strong people notice other people's mistakes and learn. My dad always says this, it takes a fool to learn from his own mistakes, but a wise man to learn from the mistakes of others. And that's true because people who are weak mindset are always looking at people's mistakes and trying to make themselves look better by calling it out. And of course, they're going to laugh and carry on because to them it's humor. There is no, learning in that spot. But people of strong mindset, or leaders, I say, notice other people's mistakes and go, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Learning from somebody else's mistakes, it's far greater than you doing it yourself to figure it out. Now, there's nothing wrong with trial and error. I have no problem with it. But if you can limit yourself going through the headache of the trial and error by looking at somebody else's mistakes and saying, I'm not doing that, you're one step ahead of the game. And that's between a strong-minded individual and a weak-minded individual. The second thing he said was, weak people talk about other people's problems to feel better. Strong people talk about other people's problems to become better. Think about that. People have issues. Everybody has issues. All right. But people talk about other people's issues so they can make themselves look better, feel better, and demeanor the other individual. But a strong-minded individual says, wait a second, what caused that issue? What did they do in life that brought them to that place? And realize, you know what? Whatever they did, those choices I would not make. Their problems will not be mine. And that's how strong leaders are built. They don't sit there pinpointing people's issues. They try to figure out what that issue is. How can I make myself better and how to solve that problem? That to me is what we need more of. And all the people call me coon and sell out. Those are small-minded people. They're weak because they never come with an argument. They never come with evidence and data saying this is what I disagree with. They just throw insults. They say mean things. They come up with all this emotional rhetoric, but none comes with a coherent argument. Weak people do that all the time. Strong-minded individuals say, you know what, I don't agree with you. Here are my reasons why. And that's the difference between weak and strong. He said another thing. He says weak people gossip about others to build fake connections. Think about that. Weak people gossip about others to build fake connections, while strong people express vulnerability to build real connections. Think about that. So when somebody's gossiping and carrying on because they think by saying bad things about somebody that you don't like, they can gain a connection with you. That's how it is. They'll try and do what it is to get in the crowd. I was never into the in crowd thing. Never have been. My mindset was this. This is who I am. This is what I believe in. And if you don't believe in me as I am, you want to change me or trying to make something different out of me, then you can continue going. Because certain things I will never change. However, if you can bring me data, information, or facts that may refute my mindset or show me I am incorrect or wrong for that direction, I will stop. I will listen. I will then go and investigate. And if the facts show to be true what you're saying, and the source you are bringing it from is a reputable source, I will look into it and I will come back and say, you know what, I'm wrong. And I will fix it. And I will make that change in my own life to grow, to be better. Weak people don't do that. You give them facts, data, information they can research and one, they refute what you're saying. They refute it. I don't want to hear it. Second, they do not go and research and check if your information has credibility. They don't check. Then they give you these emotional outbursts of how they feel about the issue, but not give you any evidence why it's not working. Again, those are the weak-minded individuals we run into all over the platforms. They're everywhere. They'll yell and scream about certain things. They'll make assumptions. They say all these things out of their butt, I say, because it's not based on any evidence and any kind of data. And some bring data, of course, but when I look at the data and I research it, it's come from a tainted source. I'm going to tell you this right now. Anybody bring me any information from CNN saying they heard it from CNN, my first thing is red flag, red flag, red flag, because CNN has been known, have been proven news organization that lies and twists the truth every single time. I can prove that. If you want me to bring up data, anybody dare me to say I'm wrong? Bring data to say I'm wrong. I've proven it. So if you tell me you got your information from CNN, automatically red flag, you're already being lied to. And you're bringing me nonsense or talking points, not facts. That's how it works. Okay, so here's something else I realize. Weak people envy people ahead of them. That's right. Strong people study people ahead of them. So anybody I see out there and they're doing something that I haven't attained, my thing is, yo, what did they do? How'd they do it? And I'm going to figure this out. Or go ask them, learn to get better. Weak-minded individuals get envious and want to tear down. Prime example, I'm going to give you two people, Officer Tatum, and we have D.L. Hughley. This gentleman automatically is attacking Officer Tatum on what grounds? What for? You see what I'm saying? And he's been doing the online platform thing longer than Officer Tatum. Officer Tatum has 13 times more followers than he does. And making a lot more money as well. But the bottom line is, envious people, weak-minded people envy those ahead of them. Strong-minded people study those ahead of them. So I'm studying Officer Tatum. I'm studying him hard because I want to see what he's doing that's making it work. But I'm not going to change who I am. Oh, no. I find out what works and what works for me. If it doesn't work for me, I'm not doing it. But these are the clips that's in the video. And I want everybody to realize mindset is the key. The man in the video says there's always two individuals looking. And the weak-minded one is always the one that focuses on the wrong thing. The strong-minded one focuses on what's best for themselves and eventually what's best for their community. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to try and bring our communities together. I'm here to bring white, black, Asian, every single nationality in our country. I'm trying to bring them together. That's why the LBA is being built. Legacy Builders Alliance. And as soon as the website is finished, I'm going to give you the link to go sign up, free memberships, because I want to create a coalition of people that we can get together and build an alliance that can topple stupidity. And our country is overrun with stupidity. So that's what we're going on. Okay. So until next time, stay sharp, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next conversation.